Let's turn to Pakistan now, where the country's leader is in a mood to rant. If you're waiting for Shehbaz Sharif to pop up, do not bother. I'm talking about their real leader, Pakistan's army chief, Asim Munir. He spoke at a convention in Islamabad recently. He sounded like those old uncles at a dinner, angry, resentful, and hateful. First, he wound back the clock to 1947. He spoke about the two-nation theory propounded by Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Listen to this.
पाकिस्तान की कहानी अपने बच्चों को जो है आपने जरूर सुनानी है ताकि वो पाकिस्तान की कहानी ना भूलें. Well, our forefathers they thought that we are different from the Hindus in every possible aspect of life. Our religion is different, our customs are different, our traditions are different, our thoughts are different, our ambitions are different. That was the foundation of the two-nation theory that was laid there. That we are two nations. We are not one nation. So because of that, our forefathers, they struggled, mounted that incessant struggle to create this country.
Now, some background here. Before 1947, there was no Pakistan. Indian Hindus and Muslims used to live together. But Jinnah demanded a separate nation, a nation exclusively for Muslims. He justified this demand using the two-nation theory. He claimed that Hindus and Muslims could never live together in harmony. Thus, a Muslim Pakistan was necessary. Why is General Munir talking about this now, almost 8 decades later? We'll come to that in a bit, but first, listen to what the general said on Kashmir.
Our stance on Kashmir is absolutely clear. It was our jugular vein. It is our jugular vein. We will not forget it. And we will not leave our Kashmiri brethren in their heroic struggle, what they are waging against the Indian occupation.
The general is right about one thing. We are very different countries and societies. India is exporting iPhones and laptops to the world. Pakistan is exporting terrorists. India is planning to send people to space. Pakistan is sending beggars to Saudi Arabia. India is aiding and assisting low-income countries. Pakistan is living loan to loan. India is pushing back against Chinese expansionism. Pakistan is willingly becoming a Chinese colony. India's cricket league has become the envy of the world. Meanwhile, Pakistan's cricket league is gifting hair dryers to top performers. I could go on, but you get the gist. This is a hateful and provocative rant by the Pakistani army chief. India has criticized his comments. New Delhi is asking Pakistan to vacate Kashmir.
How can anything foreign be in there in a jugular vein? This is a union territory of India. Its only relationship with Pakistan is the vacation of illegally occupied territories by that country.
But what triggered all of this? What awoke the sleeping Jinnah inside General Munir? Simple. Circumstances. Pakistan is at its weakest point in decades. Let's look at their economy first. 40% people in Pakistan live in poverty. The currency has depreciated, and listen to this, 177% in the last decade. Unemployment has risen from 1.5% to 7%. Total debt stands at $280 billion, which is around 83% of their GDP. For most countries, this would be the primary challenge, fixing their economy. But not for Pakistan. Their biggest challenge is security. Pakistan's provinces are virtually in open rebellion. Baloch insurgents are striking at will. Last month, they hijacked a train in Balochistan. At least 60 people were killed in that attack. This week, they targeted a bus carrying security personnel. At least 3 were killed and 16 injured. Now, this is a big province in open rebellion. Balochistan, it's a very big province. It makes up 44% of Pakistan's total area. If you lose that, you lose nearly half of your country. So that's Balochistan. Next is Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. This is home base for the Pakistani Taliban. Their mission is to topple the regime in Islamabad. How? By striking at the military. Last year, around 1,600 people were killed in terror attacks in Pakistan. Almost 700 of them were security personnel, 700 in 1 year. So that's 2 provinces with an active insurgency. Next, you have Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Last year, major protests broke out there. Some political factions in POK have threatened to revolt. They had a warning for the army last month. They said dead bodies of soldiers would be found in dams. It is in this backdrop that Asim Munir took the stage. His country is pulling apart. His soldiers are being hunted and his economy is in ruins. Yesterday, the general issued a warning to these insurgents. And even here, he dragged in India. Listen in.
You think terrorists, they can take away the destiny of the country from us? If this great Pakistani nation and the Pakistani armed forces, if 1.3 million Indian army with all their wherewithal, if they cannot intimidate us and they cannot coerce us, these terrorists can subdue the armed forces of Pakistan.
If you're a Pakistani, there are many ways to interpret this: a desperate rant, a declaration of war on insurgents, or an exercise in hate. But for India, the message is quite clear. Pakistan has no intention of fixing its relations with New Delhi. It is not going to abandon the Kashmir issue either. If anything, they could double down because Pakistan's generals are masters of distraction. Economy not doing well? Rewind to the two-nation theory. No jobs for the youth? Appeal to their Islamic beliefs. No end to insurgent attacks in provinces? Make up an imaginary threat from India. Asim Munir did all of this with one speech yesterday. I'm sure he saw it as a glorious moment in his career of election rigging and meddling, but in reality, he looked weak and afraid.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
No, I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%.
Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.